Hello YouTube, this is Morgan, Airspeed Prime here with my next Avatar news update video. So pretty obvious what the news here is. It's a follow-up to yesterday's news video. So of course, Avatar Legends Realms Collide, the mobile game, is now out. I talked about the kind of release plans. They've kind of happened. It's been out a few hours. I've put a few hours in. There's still a few regions it does need to launch in. I think it's a lot of Asian regions that aren't covered here or have already had the game. But for the most part, this was the main launch date. It's kind of now out. We're going to see how it overall is received. I'm not really going to talk too much about it right now because I still want to play it for a couple of days before I, do anything resembling a review. What I will just highlight though here is if you do want to join my alliance, if you are playing the game as well and would like to join an alliance, specifically my one, I'll explain how to do that here. So if I go into my profile, you can see my character. I am in world 1011. You have to be in the same world as me to join my alliance. My alliance is Team Prime. Uses the tag ASP for Airspeed Prime, and you can join this if you want. So if you're already in world 1011, you can just go into, and you're not in another alliance or whatever, you can just go in, search Team Prime and join up. Definitely do that if you wish. Tons of spaces left as far as I'm aware. Let me just have a quick check here while I'm here. So yeah, you can see here, 9 out of 50 members, so there's still a bunch of spots left. We'll see how it goes, going forward, but that's the situation right now. For those of you who maybe started the game but were put into one of the different worlds, not 1011, but you still want to join, there is actually a way to kind of do it. Now, technically, it quote-unquote involves you like starting the game again, or at least starting a new character or a new leader. How you do this and like purposefully pick the world you want to go into is you go into your leader profile. So you click your profile picture, you go into settings, then you go into leader management, and you can see here you have your main character here, but then you can do create new leader. When you click this, you are then able to choose what world you want to create the character in. So if you want to join me and my alliance, you're going to have to go to number 1011, and you just create a new character there. Again, I think you have to go through the tutorial. You get to choose your element again and so on. But once you get to the point in the game after that, where you have access to the Alliance Center kind of building, you can just go in there, search for, like I said, Team Prime, with the tag ASP. Of course, I am the leader, Airspeed, of this alliance. You can join in that way. I'm treating this like really casually here, as we're not really trying to do anything super competitively or anything like that. This is just for people who want to interact with the alliance system and, roughly try and, we're all going to try and help donate stuff to get the kind of, territory kind of systems kind of all unlocked, just so we have bonuses on all this stuff. We'll try and build all this stuff up as the days go on. There's just, gain the benefits from actually being in an alliance, and we'll try to do as much as we can. It's not going to be super heavily organized. Like I said, it's going to be super casual, because I don't think this is the sort of game I'm going to be like super trying to be one of the best players ever. This is mostly just, I'd like to be able to interact with a lot of the systems in the game, and we're going to try and do that way. So that's the kind of rough idea of kind of what we're doing here. Still early days. There'll be a ton, I guess, of alliances that will be better than us, but if you do want to join, it is open, like I said. There are the details if you want to kind of note them down. World 1011, Team Prime, ASP. That's the situation there. The game is out, like I said, in most regions. You'll note, I'm playing on PC here. This is through the Google Play beta thing, where you can actually just download it on your PC rather than having to do it on Android. For the most part, it works pretty fine. a few of the menus are a little bit weird. Like I did have to, for instance, like to actually change my name from leader whatever to airspeed. I did have to go into the, get it on my phone and do it that way. Some of the menus that are a little bit different are kind of a little bit awkward to do. But it's ultimately a pretty fine version if your phone maybe isn't super great or anything like that. But there is that. So it's out on iOS and Android and on like PC as well through the Google Play Store. So that's the situation there. My initial thoughts probably are just that, at least to me, I took a look at this game primarily in terms of looking at gameplay like 10 months ago, like when that first kind of initial test thing happened. And is it just me, or is there less characters in the launch version of the game than there were before? There's a really small amount of characters. And you can see I've only played for a couple of hours and I have quite a few of them. Still have a few to get, of course, but I'm pretty close to getting a few of them. Korra, of course, you're going to get naturally because she's an avatar. That whole situation. I remember like Unalaq was in the game, and then of course like Amon's been in a lot of the marketing material. He's not in the game yet. Roku's in the marketing material. We know he's coming. We know Boomy's coming. That sort of thing. Yang Chen, Roku. But yeah, there are some oddities here with this, definitely. It doesn't feel like there is a lot of characters here. And then not a lot of Avatar Legends kind of going on either, because it's mostly Avatar and Korra, and there's not really any other characters from other eras. Even if you make the argument that, Kyoshi's here, it's very clearly past Avatar Kyoshi rather than like teenage Kyoshi, so like it doesn't really kind of count in that way. So early days still, of course, still trying to get acquainted with exactly how everything works. Right now I'm just, upgrading everything I can, mostly just following the kind of quests here to trying to unlock Korra and stuff like that, after I've already done Aang. So I'm just going to leave it kind of there for now. And again, there are the details if you do want to join the Alliance. So we'll then cut over to the other news topic that also was kind of roughly covered in the last video. Pledge Manager is now open on Journey of Aang. So you can see here that update 33 has now gone live. Pledge Manager is open, your last chance to get Avatar Journey of Aang. So straight away, if you missed the opportunity to back this at the end of last year when the actual campaign was going on, now with the Pledge Manager, you are able to actually like purchase the game now if you missed it the first time out. So straight away, for anyone who doesn't have a game kind of ordered yet, you can basically pre-order it now. The other thing that's happening here is for people who did back already, this is where you're borderline finalizing your order. In terms of, like it says here, this is your last chance to confirm your pledge, upgrade your rewards to higher tiers, and grab exclusive content that won't be available later on. So they're basically just highlighting that, yeah, this is the stage of things where, yeah, you have to make your decision on if you maybe got the standard edition. Are you going to bump up to the deluxe edition? Do you actually want to get any of these add-ons, or like an extra copy of some of these add-ons, that sort of thing. The main things you have to do in terms of, I've already kind of locked in what my kind of overall kind of pledge is you have to, at least for me, what I had to do, I had to go in and choose, I have the deluxe version of the game, I had to go in and choose like English language version of that game. Then it asks you to kind of confirm, like, okay, this is your order. So I had the deluxe version of the game, the free metal coin token because I was there at the beginning, pre-registered for the campaign. And then I also got card sleeves as the one add-on that I have. A lot of the other stuff that is the extras are just kind of, I think, rolled into it. I think they're basically saying that like the dice tray and stuff like that just kind of comes in the box. There's a few things they probably need to clarify on that, but like I think the postcards and stuff like that are kind of confirmed, I think, as part of this, are going to just be in the box, I think. So that's the kind of situation that you have right now. And then once you confirm your order, you confirm your delivery address once again, and then you do have to pay shipping. Even if you've already paid off your initial pledge, you still have to pay for the kind of shipping slash kind of pre-customs tax kind of situation right now. So I think I had to pay about like 25 to 30 euro, give or take, which is roughly what was expected. I think in the comments they've said that in the meantime, like, you know, the pricing has gone up a little bit, but it doesn't seem like too awful. But it seems like it's going like relatively kind of smoothly overall. They did roughly tease that there is maybe going to be some other kind of stuff that we maybe don't know about. Think free additions, incredible upgrades, and surprises. We don't know what they are necessarily yet. And then in the comment section, somewhere here, it gets mentioned as well that there is some other stuff. Yeah, we have a few things that are planned. You won't need to do anything except wait and watch. My guess is that probably stuff like the one stretch goal we missed out on, we are probably actually going to get. So that was like the Sozin's Comet thing. I think we were off by like 2,000 or something like that in the end. Just barely missed out on it. And then I think they seem to be maybe teasing a little bit of... there might be just some upgrades they've done on some of the items even since the last time we saw stuff. Even some of the pictures they have here are not super like representative, because you can see here like the board that they have here is not really the one they showed in like other pictures, but then you can see like, I guess, some of the painted versions of some of this stuff. They need to, I think, more heavily clarify some of this stuff. Like, I think some of that really concrete information they haven't quite got down, in the sense of like, wait, what characters are in the box and what characters are not in the box? Because again, you had a vote a few updates ago for what other non-bender characters there should be. You haven't really gone back to update that, and this is sort of start to finish something that like I've been like, hey, what's going on here? They're good about some things, but then like some of those concrete details are not quite there where they kind of need to be. So it's a little bit kind of awkward overall. But yeah, from this point on, it's just like, yeah, I suppose showing finalized kind of stuff. Like, what have you settled on as the final color, kind of plastic type for the dice and stuff like that. The exact specifics on some of the visuals definitely need to be kind of clarified. Like, has the board changed from what I think seems like a really nice deluxe board that they kind of have mentioned here? A lot of the stuff that they finally got to when they launched it seems quite interesting, like this mastery board with the kind of indentations and stuff like that, all this sort of stuff. Has this been improved, or does it look exactly the same? Just showing us what we're actually getting in the box now that we're kind of getting closer to release. And yeah, what are the extra things that you actually have going on here? Who are the characters in the game? That sort of thing. But still, it's exciting. I think the game is really fun, and I'm super excited to get my hands on the finalized version, where even though I technically have a version of the game in physical when not a lot of people do, it's a very early version that actually doesn't feature like all of the cards. So I have a very limited like character pool, whereas there's actually going to be so many more in the finalized version of the game. So that's that. But yeah, that's basically it for the video. So just in the comments, let me know what your thoughts are on the Journey of Aang board game. Where are you at if you've already pledged and stuff like that? What are you waiting to see? Are you someone who maybe did miss the campaign and is actually now going to maybe grab a copy now that you can via the pledge manager, as it says here? And then, of course, Avatar Legends Realms Collide. out now. Finally, are you going to give it a shot? Are you going to join my alliance? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, that's been the video. Thanks for watching, and bye.